is everybody here? Sumana, you're here? Yeah, you're here. Ellen,
Yep.
You're here?
Here.
Angie, you're here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So good morning, everyone. I've called you all here today to discuss our new policy and procedure. This policy will regard time and temperature control.
Why the sudden change? Didn't we just introduce a similar policy like a month ago?
No, that was on sanitation. Completely different, Ellen.
Oh, sorry.
Well, so the reason for a new policy, Health Department came in a couple of days ago and they were not happy with what they found. They took a look at our logbooks and they found it quite suspicious. Our fridge was consistently at 3.5 degrees Celsius. So a lot of dry logging, guys. Actual fridge, when I checked into the computer, was at 8 degrees Celsius. So is anyone aware that our fridge was broken and in the temperature danger zone?
Nope.
No,
Didn't know.
I didn't see it.
Okay, so with our new policy today, we're going to fix that. Our new policy will be focused on maintaining the safety of consumers. We will be monitoring the temperatures to minimize risk. To do this, we will be checking the temperatures of our fridges and the temperatures of the fridge contents every 2 hours.
How will we be checking the temperatures?
Well, each one of you is going to be given a digital read thermometer. It looks kind of like this. And you'll be using this to insert into food to record the temperature.
What food will we be inserting our thermometers into?
So in the fridge, you'll see a plate, and there'll be a sticker on the food item, and it will say not for sale, for temperature use only. This you'll be inserting your thermometers into. When you insert your thermometer, make sure that the thermometer reads 4 degrees Celsius or lower. Once the thermometer has been read, record this temperature, because there's been some empty logs, into the temperature logbook. If the thermometer still reads higher than 4 degrees Celsius, please write down the temperature. Please don't lie about the temperature. Please don't write 3.8. Really, it was 5 degrees. I want to know about that.
What happens if the food item is above 4 degrees, though?
So if the item happens to be above 4 degrees, and you notice it's 5 degrees, throw it out. Come to me, talk to me, let me know the food's above 4 degrees, it's at 5 or 6 or whatever it is, throw out the food.
You mean we can't take home wasted food anymore?
No, sorry, we can't do that. We've been getting in too much trouble.
What are my kids gonna eat?
Gotta go to the grocery store, guys. Time to go to the grocery store. So there's too much risk of possible contamination. I don't want you guys getting sick. Don't want our customers getting sick. And we don't want anyone getting sick. So in addition to checking our fridge contents, we're also going to be checking the temperature settings of our fridges with the built-in fridge thermometers. This is the thermometer that's underneath the fridge. It says the digital temperature. If the internal temperature of the fridge is greater than 4 degrees Celsius, please make a note in the temperature logbook, as you normally would with any other temperature. Notify management of the situation if the temperature reads above 4.
What happens if the fridge is consistently over 4, though? Like you said, it was 8 degrees you found the other day?
Yes, so if the fridge is consistently reading over 4, a service repair call will be placed by management, so myself or a supervisor or whoever happens to be in that day. And that will be dealt with by our services.
When will this policy be put into place? Is this for today?
So our policy will be put into place effective immediately. We hope to have it in full operations once everyone's been trained by Friday. So full operations, there's going to be no leeway. It's going to be very strict. We're putting this in place. And additional training will also be provided in 2 days, because you guys haven't really been trained for 5 years. You guys have been here for 5 years. It's time we have a training session. Everyone needs a refresher. So in this training session, we're going to talk about our temperature control policy into more detail, and we're all going to recertify our food safety training. And that will be required every year to be redone. If you guys still feel that your information has not been the information today has not been sufficient, please, there is a binder located in the kitchen office where you can review this policy and procedure into more detail. Any further questions for today?
I think
Again, how long you gonna keep these documents?
So our documents are going to be kept for 6 months, and we will be not throwing them out. You keep them. Don't rip the page out of the binder. That's a big no-no. Don't do that. Just take the other page if it's full. Instead of ripping it out, take the new page, stick it in the binder, and that will be where you record your temperature, and you keep it in there for 6 months.
Is your staff regularly checking your equipment?
Sorry?
Your staff regularly checking your equipment? What is it?
making sure the fridges are in work.
Sure.
Making the fridge, so
Yeah,
yes, every
fridge is,
time you're checking the temperature, just make sure the fridge is in working order, make sure the food, especially if it's consistently above 4 degrees, make sure, check the fridge, okay, is the fridge at 3 degrees and the food's at 5? Why is it at 5? Just make note of that, let a manager know, come talk to us. We're not scary people. Okay, so
All right.
that should be it.
Yep.
So that concludes today's meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.